Social Security Disability Benefit Eligibility by Griffin Hammis Associates. Social Security administers two cash benefits for people who have a disability. The first is called Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI for short, and it comes with Medicare. The second is called Supplemental Security Income, or SSI for short, and it usually comes with Medicaid. During this video, we'll look at the main differences between these benefits. Let's start with a simple question. What are these benefits? Well, SSDI and SSI are monthly cash benefits administered by Social Security. The next important question is, what are the eligibility criteria? Here you'll see some similarities and some differences between the benefits. To be eligible for SSDI, a person must meet Social Security's definition of disability. Plus, a person must have enough Social Security taxable earnings to reach insured status on their own record. If a person meets special rules, they could draw a benefit off their parent or deceased spouse's work record. You can see from the criteria, SSDI is an insurance benefit for people with disabilities. Now let's look at SSI eligibility. To receive SSI based on disability, a person must meet Social Security's definition of disability, just like you saw with SSDI. There is one big difference here. To get SSI when you are under 18, you must meet the child definition of disability, not the regular adult definition. The last two criteria are tied to financial need. A person must have countable resources below $2,000 or $3,000 if they're married, and a person must have countable income below the federal benefit rate. That amount usually changes a little each year, but as an example, in 2023, that federal benefit rate is $914 a month. You can see from that criteria, SSI is a financial needs-based benefit that supports people with disabilities. The next important question is, what is the benefit amount? With SSDI, the amount is based on the insured worker's taxable earnings. That means the benefit amount varies from one person to another. It could be $200 or $2,000. To give you a sense of the benefit amount, in 2023, the average SSDI was $1,483 per month. The benefit amount for SSI is a different story. There is a maximum SSI amount, which is called the federal benefit rate. That amount usually changes a bit each year, but to give you a sense of how much it is, in 2023, the federal benefit rate is $914 for an individual. If a person has other income, including free food or shelter, the federal benefit rate will be reduced by the countable portion of that other income. In short, the most SSI a person can receive is the federal benefit rate, but they would get less if they have other income. Let's look at a couple examples to help these first few details again. We'll start with SSDI. Derek is 24 years old and just acquired a brain injury. He had worked full-time the last 4 years. Social Security found him eligible for SSDI and awarded him $950 per month. Why did they do that? Well, he met the SSDI eligibility criteria. He meets Social Security's definition of disability when he reached insured status. The amount of SSDI that they awarded him is based on his Social Security taxable earnings. Now let's look at an SSI example as a comparison. Sandra is 19 years old and has Down syndrome. When determining if a person is eligible for SSI, Social Security will always check to see if a person can get SSDI first. They do that because SSI is a benefit of last resort. In Sandra's case, she can't get SSDI because she hasn't reached insured status on her work record and doesn't meet the criteria to get a benefit off a parent. So let's think about the SSI eligibility rules. She has $500 in resources and no income. Given those facts, Social Security awarded her the full federal benefit rate. Why did they do that? Well, she meets Social Security's definition of disability. She has countable resources below the $2,000 limit, and her countable income, which is zero, is below the federal benefit rate. Social Security awarded her the full federal benefit rate because she met those criteria and has no income. Now let's look at the last few key details about these benefits. Many people often are not sure which benefit they receive. A great clue is the day of the month they receive their benefit. If the benefit is paid on the 3rd of the month or on a Wednesday every month, then it's likely SSDI. If the benefit is paid on the 1st of the month, then it's likely SSI. Another important difference between these benefits is the health insurance that comes with each. When a person gets SSDI, they'll become eligible for Medicare after a 24-month waiting period. In comparison, when a person gets SSI, they can get Medicaid. There's just one other detail that's important to know about these benefits. With SSDI, a parent or a spouse's income does not affect eligibility. Instead, with SSDI, eligibility is based solely on the person applying for the benefit. SSI is different because it's a financial needs-based program. If a person is under 18, Social Security will count their parent's income and resources, and if a person is married, Social Security will count their spouse's income and resources to determine initial and ongoing eligibility. To help you continue building your knowledge about the basics of benefit eligibility, download and refer to the handout SSA Benefits Overview provided in this lesson.